Hello there, and welcome to my 100% playthrough of Turok Dinosaur Hunter HD on hard difficulty. This is level 4, The Ruins. Well, well. Look who's here to greet us. We start the level and are immediately assaulted by a raptor. We also have some Ancient One snipers. Oh yeah, there is a sergeant behind me. I wonder if I can... Did I get him? I did. Oh, well, little insurance shot never hurt nobody. And let me just say, this level has one of my favorite tracks in the entire game. Those drums, man, love them. Now, this bridge here is where we're supposed to go to progress in the level, but we have a bit of a trip to take first. You see that little floating piece of gold up there? That is actually part 1 of 5 of the level 8 key. Yep, we finally get a piece of that level 8 key in this level. And that is what we're going to spend the first few minutes going to get. So there will not be any secrets obtained just, well, for these first few minutes, because we're going to be getting the key. And there's no secrets on the way there. There are 5 secrets in this map, by the way. Let's see if I can bob and weave past these leapers. Got a pretty big area up here. Nothing too intimidating. Oop, whoa. Yeah, I almost got stuck on a stalagmite. That would have been fun. Get out of my way. And boom, we are out of that cave. Onto this area. So there is some platforming to be done here. It's not the hardest platforming, but it's not the easiest either. Just be sure to respect that strafe jump. That strafe jump will absolutely save your life here. Get you that extra speed, that extra momentum for all your jumps. Yeah, there's honestly no real challenging jump here. You just have to take it kind of slow. Because the minute you start to rush... Oh boy, okay. The minute you start to rush, that's when you're gonna either misjudge a jump or get blocked by some stupid invisible wall, which there is one of those coming up. I'll show you where once I get there. Yeah, see how tiny these wooden pegs are? You have to take this really slowly and carefully. But it's nothing too bad. And you can jump up there if you want to get those life forces if you need them. Fortunately, I don't. So, here... Kill this guy first. There we go. So, see that little... Yes, I see you too. There we go. So, this ladder that leads up to those pegs, if you try to jump from up here, where I'm climbing to now, if you try to jump from here to there... There's some invisible wall that will block you, and you will fall to your death. That happened to me, I think, on my, not when I was practicing the level without saving. It was the one before that, just a regular old playthrough with saves and everything. So keep that in mind. And there is, of course, going to be a sergeant at the end of this here pathway. I'll just use tech arrows. And side jump. Sidestep jump. There we go. Guarding some more magenta life forces. Thankfully, I did not need it. Okay, so this is a energy cell pickup. Now, I'm about 100% sure the HD re-release got these pickups backwards. So in the N64 version, this is a standard cell, which I think gives you like 25 cells. And then you have the large ones, which on easier difficulties, the sergeants drop when you kill them, and they give you, I think, 50 cells. But in this version, these are the large cells, and the ones that look like the large cells are the regular cells. And I have no idea why it's like that. It's very strange. So yeah, don't try to jump from here to there. You could probably just jump directly there, but I don't want to risk it. With my luck, there'd be an invisible wall there too, and I'd die and have to start from scratch and blah, blah, blah. Really would rather not have to worry about that. And we're done. And because we already took care of Mr. Sergeant Man up here, this key is unguarded. Boom. And that right there, I think, is the most worrisome part of this whole map. There's not really any platforming left. I mean, there's a little bit. And you can just as easily mess up a jump there as well, so don't get too comfy. Too complacent, shall we say. Okay. Now out here, you run into a new enemy, the Dimetrodon. These guys are basically just tanks. They have a ton of health. They have nothing but melee attacks, but they can do a lot of damage. And there's the level in portal already. Yep. This level has a very unique layout. Yeah, there's Dragonflies. They're also new. They're also very annoying. And here's a bonus portal. Ah, yeah, this one. Well, this looks easy enough, right? Oh no! Who turned out the lights? Fortunately, you have your auto map to help you here. So, if you look at the more spaced out jumps, usually it's those pillars that will contain the more desirable pickups. So we have a box of bullets over here. We have a large energy cell here. So we have 15 tech arrows, a box of explosive shells. Whoa, almost fell off. And I think there is at least one more ammo pickup of some kind. Or, okay, no, there's not. Oh, but there is an ultra health in the middle, which I don't need, so I can save that for later. Anyway, yeah, the Dimetrodon, there's really no need to take this guy out unless you just really, really want to. They are really just there to soak up your ammo supply. They're basically just tankier, slower raptors. But their attacks also do more damage, but they're also easier to dodge because of how much more slowly they run. Now, this level from the N64 version to this version got quite a dramatic bit of redesigning. So, take care of this guy sniping at me, and this raptor, because he's just annoying me. So, this area over here... Oh, you're back. Okay, slight pause. We're going to do this real quick. And this one's really... Actually, no, we're not, because it just leads to a full health, which I don't need. But yeah, just walk up this walkway here, dodge all these hooks, get your full health if you require it, and leave. But I still have 250 health, so I don't need that full health. Anyway, so this room over here, which is where we're about to go, this room used to be located around here. So there used to be a pathway around this side of the where there's just a wall there now. There used to be a very skinny pathway, a very easy to miss pathway, and you have to go all the way around it to find this room here. But that's not the case anymore. Go ahead and take care of these raptors real quick. Now this room is pretty interesting. So we have a whole bunch of enemies as statues here, and we have, I think, 2 or 3 new ones. I think it's 2 new ones. So this guy here is called an alien infantry. You'll see more of them. Technically his debut other than this room is in level 6, but you only see a few of them. They really start showing up in droves in level 7, and then a lot more in level 8. And then this guy up here we'll be seeing a lot more of starting in this level as well. This is the High Priest. So this guy, that you can find him in mobile and immobile versions just like other enemies. But they cast a yellow fireball, which does a lot of damage if it hits you. And the mobile ones can also teleport using a red magical spell. They just teleport away from where they are to some other location. They're not really that bad. They do a lot of damage, and they take a lot of damage, but, I mean, they're not really... They're relatively predictable, too. So, the goal of this room, aside from not getting eaten by a raptor, is you step on this button, and all these statuette enemies come to life. And what you want to do is make them all infight. Especially Mr. High Priest over there. Yeah, wow, he just hit me pretty well. Just keep running circles around him. Okay, is anyone infighting anybody yet? It does not usually take this long. I don't think they are. Oh, there we go. Okay, the Leaper and the Alien Infantry are fighting. I think the High Priest is fighting them as well. The Raptor's fighting them too, and now the Ancient one is. Okay, Alien Infantry is dead. Okay, Okay, you don't really have a lot of health. I'll just take care of you myself. So now it's alien infantry versus high priest versus raptor. What? Excuse me. Okay, raptor's dead. Alien infantry is now gunning for me. Oh, is he fighting the high priest now? Oh, he's ignoring the high priest. He is totally ignoring him. Okay, hey. Easier for me. Okay, now he's dead. So with these guys, just use explosive ammo. Tech arrows or explosive shells, and then you, Mr. Perlin, can die. I said... Actually, let's use the pulse rifle. There we go. And since you are so dead set on spawning in here with me, pulse rifle you as well. So yeah, interesting little room. And once you press that button that lowers this gate, we're gonna go through here, and we're going to whip out the knife because there's gonna be a bunch of beetles. Yeah, we're not done with beetles. You're gonna see beetles all the way up to level 8, I believe. I think in level 8 they're gone for good. We have another high priest over here who somehow cannot see me. Oh, yes he can. Alright, go ahead and sink 3 of my tech arrows into him. I think they have the same amount of health as a standard Perlin. So 5 pieces of explosive ammo. So, you know, any combination of tech arrows and explosive shotgun shells, and you take them out pretty quick. So we have another high priest over here. Do not let that fireball hit you, by the way. If it hits you directly, oh boy. A lot of damage. So take him out to lower this second gate here, and now we have a whole bunch of Ancient One blowgun snipers. And the entire point to coming to this area of the level is twofold. Number one, as you can see, we have the second key of the level. There's going to be a couple more. Yep, there's one there, one back here, and one over... Oh, wow, he actually got me. Impressive. So we have the key, but before we grab that... So if you look at the exit teleporter and then look at the right pillar, just go straight back into the wall for a full health. Secret 1 of 5. Go ahead and grab the key, and let's just get the hell up out of Dodge. We end up right back at the level in portal. Let's just run away from there. Those dragonflies, by the way, you'll see more of them. Well, actually, from here on out, they're not very common, but whenever you do see them, they're one of the main reasons I set the particle collision to default instead of precise, because those guys can be incredibly hard to shoot down, and they're just stinging you the whole time. Not exactly fun. So now we are going to jump down to this little stone support here, strafe jump all the way across here. I think there's going to be a sergeant around this corner. Yep. 1, a 2. Oh, whoops. A 3. I just gave him some free shots. Now, if we climb up here, if you did not get the minigun in that secret area in level 2, this is actually where you would find your first one. Right on top of this here hut. And whenever you get a minigun, I think it gives you 125 bullets. So it gives you a quarter of your ammo supply. But of course, once you get over here, you have another guest. A Perlin mech. Is that a full quiver? Yes, it is. Guarding a set of tech armor. Or a suit of tech armor, I should say. So now we're going to go that way. And I can probably snipe that high priest from over here if I really wanted to. Nah, I'll probably miss too many shots. We're just gonna jump back over here, over to here, and over here. Climb the wall, run away from the raptors. Actually, we'll gun this one down. He's not gonna stop chasing me. Now, the Dimetrodon doesn't usually give chase this far, but I think he's about to give up. Okay, yeah, he's just standing there. He's not gonna do anything. Dimetrodons are very rare, and you actually will start seeing them more in level 6, but yeah, You'll see when we get there. I don't want to spoil too much. So we're going to come around here. Just going to go ahead and gather some supplies. And we'll focus on Mr. High Priest Man, trying to snipe us. Let's use the minigun. Yeah, actually doesn't take too many shots to take out a High Priest. I guess they have some sort of weakness to the minigun or something. And I know that 88 bullets sounds like a lot, but it's really not. Not for a gun that can have its ammo so easily replenished with a single ammo box. Now this way just leads to a dead end, but if you look down through this grate, you can see the Chronoscepter piece. So the Chronoscepter piece is not a secret in this level. And this is honestly probably the most annoying one in the game to get because let's just say it's a bit of a trap. A bit of an unavoidable trap, which are my favorite kinds of traps. But we'll get there when we get there. Who just respawned? Is that an ancient one or a... Yeah, it's ancient. Whoa! No, no. Keep that blowgun business to yourself, kind sir. So we'll just jump on through this giant gate that opened up. And there's going to be some poachers over here. And a raptor, too. A few more poacher snipers up there. We'll just counter-snipe them. One over here, and then there's going to be another one past this tree. Right there. And then, of course, down here we have a giant Perlin mech. Look how big that guy is. Like I said, man, King Kong. I'll sink 5 tech arrows, and then I will finish him off with the good old minigun. Whoa! God. How do you die like that from getting shot at from the front? Makes no sense. Go ahead and minigun the poacher just so he doesn't sneak up behind me. Go through this teleporter here, and this is going to lead us to a little bit of a maze. Nothing too complicated. There's only one way you can go. But there are going to be some enemies camping around waiting for you. Soldiers and sergeants, by the way. So we'll just round the corners and deal with them as we can. And yeah, you can't shoot them through the fence. See? It just collides with the fence. Fortunately, that means the sergeants cannot shoot at you either. And yes, there are 2 of them over there. And I don't think we have... I don't really have anything that does a whole lot of splash damage. I might just use the minigun. Yeah, we'll see. But speaking of sergeant, you have your first one right here. Yeah, I'll just give him the good old explosive treatment. Oh, I missed that. Jeez. Fail. There we go. And now we come to... Whoa. No, sir. And now we come to the hardest encounter. Yeah, if you keep strafe jumping, you'll get through that just fine. And in this cave, or this ruin, I should say, we're going to be encountering leapers and beetles. So what you want to do is, at this first junction here, is you want to go straight. You can have your auto map on if you want. Avoid the leapers, don't bother fighting them. And then at this bend, go right through the wall for secret number 2. And the leapers can jump in here with you, by the way, so don't let them. Yeah, this part kind of sucks. You're going to have leapers all up on your back. And then you have a giant Perlin mech over here. Just blasting you with fireballs. With a pitfall. Okay, you want to... There we go. You can die too. Now they will respawn, so don't dilly-dally for too long. This part is honestly the worst part of the level for me, because the amount of respawning enemies just makes this a lot more aggravating than it needs to be. We're just going to slowly round this bend here, snipe these soldiers. And now, yeah, we have 2 sergeants. So we're just going to all up in their face and minigun them, so they don't do too much damage. Oh, nice throw. Yeah, if you can... What kind of invisible wall is this? You die, and you die. Thank you. If you can mitigate the amount of cells those guys fire at you with their pulse guns, do whatever you gotta do, because those things really hurt. Speaking of which, there's going to be 2 more sergeants dropping in here. Just keep bobbing and weaving using the minigun, and there we go. Now, this part can be a bit scary. Another pitfall area. Just go in between the sandbags, grab the key, which is the last key. And on both of these ledges, we have a box of bullets, which I don't think I... No, I do need them. Yeah. So on both of these ledges, you have a box of shotgun shells and a box of bullets. So you have to avoid the sandbags and strafe jump up to the wall. Just like this! Ugh. I don't need the shells, and I'm pretty sure they are standard shells. They're not explosive. Yeah, green. Green means standard. And then you have to jump back to the platform while dodging those sandbags. And then over here again, strafe jump. Oh, man. That jump is always tense-worthy. But, of course, so is the jump back when you have to dodge these stupid sandbags. Alright. Now, oh, that may have been just a bit too early, but we made it out there just fine. So what you want to do here is just beat a hasty retreat because all those mobile enemies that you killed before have respawned. So we're just going to hightail it the hell out of this cave. See if we can avoid fighting most, if not all, these leapers and beetles. Yeah, this is where the whole respawning enemy mechanic really becomes annoying. And over here is just a dead end with, like, some ammo, I think. And a bonus portal if you need it. I forget what exactly is over here. Oh, nothing. A purple health, and that's it. And, of course, enemies. Ah. But, once you get over here, they stop chasing you, and now you're free to go. Oh. Hello? Oh, they can chase you out here. Okay, that's a first. I've never seen them actually follow you out of the cave. Well, there you go. I have learned something today. Anyway, that is all 3 of the keys and 2 out of 5 secrets collected. And the other 3 secrets are found really close together inside of a different part of the ruins, which we are actually going to be headed towards right now. Oh, hi. Can't cross this gate, can you? Yeah, stupid raptor. Poacher's back. Take care of him. Alright, now this area can be a little dangerous. We're going to have some blowgunning ancient ones. Ah, they both got a shot in on me. And then over here, you have an ammo pickup of grenades. Oh, but you also have some poachers, that's right. Ah, you get rid of my armor if you want to, I don't even care. Box of grenades with 2 Perlin. So I'm just going to do the good old weapon swap technique. Pump some explosives into him and then finish him off with bullets. Good old-fashioned lead. And we have a high priest waiting for us over there. Just see what we can do from here. And finish him off with, let's use the pulse rifle. We haven't used the pulse rifle at all yet. Another Dimetrodon over there. Don't worry about him. And if you go up this ramp here... Oh, by the way, this ramp is another thing that... Hello? I thought the raptors couldn't go up that ramp. Hey, y'all are cheating. I've never seen them go up this ramp either. What is going on right now? Have you all of a sudden become smart? Anyway, you have a save station here. And then you notice there is a floating magenta life force over here. Now, if you jump and grab it... Well, look at this. Looks like a magical walkway of sorts. Why don't we follow it? See where it leads, huh? Oh, actually, It's gonna lead you over here. There's a high priest standing there waiting for us. I forgot to do this last time, too. I didn't kill the high priest before taking this path, and he was just fireballing me the whole damn time. Let's see if I can... Oh, well, now I have no arrows. Let's use the minigun. Oh, got him. Okay, cool. Yeah, last time I forgot he was there, and then he just shot me with so many fireballs, and man, that's when I found out just how much damage those fireballs can do. It is no laughing matter. But if we keep going through this very convoluted and drawn-out pathway, admittedly, it is eventually going to lead you to the grenade launcher. Just floating tantalizingly for us right over there. Much as I wish I could speedrun through this, I'm not really comfortable trying that, so we'll just play by the game's rules for right now. Bam. Yeah, one of my favorite weapons in this game. Very, very useful. That being said, though, we're not going to use it just yet. Instead, we're going to jump up here. Make a few ancient ones drop in. Take care of them. Now, we're going to jump in this teleporter in just a minute, but before we do that, we have to do some prep work first. So that gate is where we have to go to advance in the level, but before we're going to do that, we're going to go this way. We see 3 platforms with buttons. And look at the bounty that awaits us. We have an ultra health, a tech armor, and a minigun. And just to show you how tanky these Dimetrodons can be, I'll go ahead and take one out now. Takes 3 grenades to kill 1 Dimetrodon. So in case you want to kill those things, just be wary. And if you didn't have a grenade launcher, it would take you even more ammo, because the grenade launcher is obviously more powerful than your explosive shotgun shells and your tech arrows, all that good stuff. But we shall now jump in this here teleporter, and we're just going to climb up and gather our bounty. Tech armor, an ultra health that I think I don't need, actually. Yep, good on health still. And then over here we have a minigun that I do need. Yep. Also not a secret, by the way, just a fun little challenge, if you want to call it that. But without further ado, now we can go this way. Oh. Bit of a guessing game. So, let me take care of Mr. Sergeant Man here. There we go. There is only one teleporter that safely whisks you to the next part of the level. All the other ones will drop you above the lava pool, where the level end portal is, where you will take damage from the lava and be stung by dragonflies. The correct teleporter to take is the one that is at 9 o'clock. So if you approach from here, so here's 6 o'clock. That's 12. That would be 9 o'clock. And if you want a little hint, it's the one that this tree here is leaning towards, which is this one over here. Go in here, fall down to the water, and we are safe. Kind of. At least for right now. But we are now in the final stretch. Yeah, this is not a very long level, just kind of complex. And we are going to snipe some soldiers from up here. Make our life just a little bit easier for this next part, because they can be hiding in these stupid pillars and make this part really aggravating. There's also, I believe, a couple of... there's at least one sergeant, but there might be 2. See if I can get at a better angle for this guy. There we go. So, secret number 3. And yes, this is the area where the rest of the secrets are, by the way. So secret number 3, if we look this direction, which is, you know, just up that platform up there, go all the way to the right side, and just hug the wall, go around the bend, and it's behind the second pillar in the very back. And we have another grenade launcher, and an ultra health. And these flames don't hurt you, by the way. Wouldn't exactly be fair to make you go for an ultra health and take damage on the way to said ultra health, but they don't hurt you, so you're fine. Let's whip out the good old Kalashnikov here. Gonna go into these here corridors. Now this next room here can be a little bit hairy. Yeah, we have a mobile sergeant. And since he's mobile, he will respawn, so just keep that in mind. poacher way over there. We have a soldier right there. And then we're going to have... yeah, poacher up there throwing grenades at us. Another save station that we're not going to use. Now we're going to go into this tunnel here with the fire-breathing masks on the wall. And then at this first bend here, just go back into the wall. Secret number 4. But be careful, you're not alone in here. Another sergeant. Gun him down, get his life forces if you need them, and then secret number 5 is right over here. There we go. A box of grenades. Bam. All 5 secrets, all 3 keys. All we need now is the Chronoscepter piece. So that is our final goal. And then we are done with this level. Yeah, bit of a quick jaunt, but a little bit of some maze-like properties. Quickly go around these corners and take out these poachers. Now they are immobile, so they will not respawn. And beetles don't respawn because they're beetles. And we're not going to hit any of these buttons yet, because these buttons raise up these platforms that allow you to go up there, which is level progression. We're not going to do that yet. Instead, we will jump in this teleporter with our assault rifle at the ready, because... yep. You are instantly accosted by 4 soldiers. And here we are in the room that contains the Chronoscepter piece. Remember the trap that I mentioned to you? You're about to see exactly what that trap is. So if we just go all the way up this ramp, jump on top of this fountain. Oh, enemy statues. Looks like they're leapers this time. So I'm not sure if they nerfed these guys from the N64 version or not. But what happens is you jump on this elevator, and it slowly, and I mean very slowly, goes up towards the Chronoscepter piece. After about a second of the elevator going up, these statue leapers come to life. These leapers, I think, are known as stone leapers. They are invincible. You cannot kill them. Not with any of the weapons you have, anyway. And I'd rather not dump my ammo supply into them trying to find out. So what you have to do is really just take it. Just keep jumping, grab the Chronoscepter piece, and get the hell up out of there. Fortunately, they didn't do too much damage this time. But yeah, that's just a really cheap trap. But it's all worth it. You gotta get the Chronoscepter after all. Hop on those 4 buttons, quickly go up the platforms here, because they are timed. And you'll have to step on the buttons all over again if you are not fast enough. Go up this water column here. Yeah, that's the sergeant firing at us. Fortunately, the cells cannot penetrate water, so we're fine in that regard. Drop down here, gun down these 2 poachers. Looks like my tech armor is finally gone, but that's okay. And in here, and this is not a pitfall area, by the way. In the N64 version, because of the very low draw distance, you couldn't see the bottom, and it looked like it was a pitfall. But here you can clearly see there's floor down there. And if this wasn't obvious enough already, you do not take fall damage in this game. You would just have to backtrack and get all the way back up here, and that would not be very fun. So let's try not to fall off. Just gonna hop on these higher platforms here. We have to get all the way over to that corner. So stick to the platforms that are... basically avoid the lower platforms at all costs, so you don't have to do any backtrack jumping. There's a full health here that I don't need. And we're right next to the portal again. And it looks like we have everything we came for. And all 5 secrets. So because these guys are annoying, I'm just going to swat them like flies. And then we just got to make some jumps. Just jump, jump, jump. All the way to the portal. And we are done. The ruins complete. Make another save here. So, yeah, the ruins. Pretty quick. Fairly complex. The teleporter guessing game can be a very brutal trap if you don't know which one you got to jump into. I mean, there's literally, I think... how many are there? Like 6 to 8 choices, I think, and only 1 is correct. And all the other ones dump you inside of a lava pool with dragonflies. That's kind of brutal. But if you know where to go, if you follow my guide, you'll be perfectly fine. But if you thought level 4 was confusing, oh boy. Level 5 laughs at level 4. The catacombs are next. I hope you're ready for a real maze this time around, because that is exactly where we're headed. Oh, deep breaths. Until that time comes to brave said maze, guys. I will see you on the other side. Geronimo!